Well, the Commission for Religious and Linguistic Rights has called on South African churches to have clear succession plans in place to prevent further attacks and loss of lives. The Commission made the call after a 3-day mediation process in the International Pentecost Holiness Church at Zuurbekom outside Johannesburg. A shooting between rival factions left 5 people dead earlier this month. Now, the church has been in a leadership battle since 2016. I want to bring in our reporter Hasina Gori now. She's been covering this story at the Westonaria Magistrates Court. Hasina, a very good morning to you. What are you learning at this hour?
Good morning, Blaine. Yes, we are at Westonaria Magistrates Court in the west of Johannesburg, where at least 43 suspects are expected to appear here for their bail application on the 11th of July. We know that that bloodbath took place in Zuurbekom almost 3 weeks ago, where we saw 4 burnt bodies as well as a security guard being shot and fatally wounded at the church in what has been a succession battle for almost 5 years. We know it's been ongoing since the predecessor passed on, and his sons are now battling for who is going to be in charge of that church. We know that there are now 3 factions, and according to the church members as well as the leadership, there have been at least 10 deaths since the beginning of last year. Just with regards to the situation, we know that 2 of these suspects were in hospital and are expected to appear when they are out of health care. We know that from the 41 suspects, it's alleged that there's a police officer, a soldier, as well as a defense lawyer who are also part of that group that was found. We know that police also seized quite a lot of ammunition, rifles, as well as cars during that fateful Sunday morning. Right now, we're still waiting for the suspects to appear at the court. We know last week when they were expected to appear, the court was closed due to decontamination, but today it's all systems go. There are measures being put into place to ensure that the COVID regulations are also being adhered to during the proceedings.
So we understand that there was a 3-day mediation process held by the Commission for Religious and Linguistic Rights. What was the outcome from this mediation process?
So far, what we know is that they've called for a proper plan to be put into place to ensure that the leadership continues without any conflict, and they've put in certain recommendations to churches to look into and to put into place. So for now, it's just been talks, and they're hoping that this will be ongoing.
All right, Hasina Gori, thank you very much indeed for that report. Well,